Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Firefly Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading for October 2020. So this is a general reading and it might not resonate exactly. If you'd like a personal reading, you can check out the information in the description box. Before we get started, I also wanted to mention that 3 subscribers were chosen for the winners of the free personal reading giveaway. So you can check the description for the names and for the next steps for that. Okay, so here are the 4 groups. Group number 1 is going to be rose quartz. This is a palm stone. That's group 1. Group 2 is the black candle. Group 3 is the orange candle. And group 4 is the palo santo. Okay, so one more time, we have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. The timestamps are going to be in the description and in the comments, and I apologize for some of the background noise. I am very well aware, and I'm working on a quieter environment. So take a deep breath, take as much time as you need. And whenever you're ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 1, which is the rose quartz palm stone. So let's take a look at your October 2020. Spirit, this reading is for group 1 and guidance for them for October 2020. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 1. Okay, let's see how rusty I am after my little break. All right. Spirit, what are the energies for October 2020 in group 1, please? Group 1's October 2020. What can you tell us about their next month? Okay, so we have as a start, we have the 4 of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Strength card. So I do see here immediately that many of you are still going to be overcoming some blockage that you've been experiencing recently. You will be opening it up though. So it's showing here that in the current energy you are still quite blocked up, either creatively or spiritually or emotionally. It's all very much connected. This is showing the present energies, okay? So as we move forward into probably, let's say, mid-October, you are going to be coming out of that slightly, and we'll see in what ways, but I do see that it is having some positive direction here. Spirit, what else for group 1 and their October 2020, please? for group 1? Okay. Yes, definitely. So we have here the Two of Pentacles. We have the Magician, as well as the Seven of Wands. Okay, so yes, you were pretty much going back and forth with this blockage. I sense a lot of confusion here in the present and recent past energies. Confusion and a lot of stuckness for you guys. Definitely a lot of stuckness because of this blockage here. Unable to move forward fluidly. A lot of you were indecisive about something very important in your life. Maybe it had something to do with your job, perhaps a relationship or your home life, something in that area. And this was mixing with all of this confused and blocked energy. So as we move forward, we see the Strength card as well as the Magician. I see that you do take action. You were manifesting more positive energies for yourself and manifesting a sense of freedom, and this does come into fruition. In fact, you work really hard at that goal and you fight for that. You fight for yourself, you stand up for yourself. So this is what you can look forward to in October. Let's see what else. You gain a lot more stable footing and you stop wavering so much. So if you guys have been tired of that, the going back and forth, feeling unstable, you are looking at a lot of stability coming in for you in the coming weeks, and you also are going to be having some clarity. I see that for a lot of you, some of your creativity does come back, or your ability to think clearly, as well as I see here for some of you the ability to communicate clearly with other people. That's a really important thing here. Okay, let's see what else. Spirit, what else for group 1 in October 2020? We have the Star card. So part of opening up this creativity and spirituality, as well as that emotional fluidity, we have the Star card, which is speaking. I see a lot of artistic energy here. I see a lot of hopefulness and a lot of optimism here. So some of you, this is not for everyone, but some of you were feeling very heavily discouraged, or even for some of you hopeless about your path moving forward. But as you start to gain just a little bit of clarity from this Page of Swords, your hopefulness is going to return. Your optimism is going to be returning to you, okay? Especially because of this Magician energy and the Seven of Wands, where you begin to stand up for yourself and what you really want for your life. So that is going to be returning. So again, more positive energy coming back into your life. Spirit, what else for group 1, October 2020? Yeah, you're going to be gaining a lot of speed and momentum as we get further into October. So again, for you guys, I'm kind of sensing beginning to mid-October, so you won't have to wait the entire month, but I do sense that you're going to be gaining that momentum sooner than later. So we have here, okay, 4 of Swords. Let's see. So you have here the 4 of Swords, you have the 9 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. So this energy that I spoke of in the beginning, this is going to be what's taking rest and kind of just transitioning into the next stage. It's as if you took a nap, you were dreaming, you wake up, and then it's this fresh, replenished energy that will be reaching you. And you're going to feel a lot more stable, a lot more secure, and even mature. And this, again, going along with the clarity of mind in terms of your decision making. So that's going to be an important aspect for you. And many of you are going to feel you're not going to feel as exhausted or drained as you did in the previous months. Like, let's say the past 2 to 3 months, you're going to feel much more rested and clear-headed. Again, going back to the Page of Swords. Okay, so what else? So you have here the 9 of Wands. So yes, instead of the constant repeating battles, you guys are going to see finally that resilience and the lessons learned from all of the battles in the recent months, or even the whole year. There was a lot of hardship. There was a lot of tough lessons to be learned, and you felt quite beat up for a better part of this year. Okay, you guys in particular really felt that hardship, and a lot of you just didn't feel like yourself anymore. Okay, so you felt like a stranger to yourself. You felt like a stranger to the world and to the people in your life, or maybe other people felt like strangers as well, and this was very concerning for you. This was part of that confusion, and again, for some of you, hopelessness, or others of you, discouragement. So, and what's interesting is that you did have a lot of options, and you did have a lot of pathways to walk, but all you were able to see in that confused time of your life was just that fog and that disorientation, you know? So what we're going to be seeing is some of that fog beginning to clear up. Now, it's not going to be 100%, right? But but you are going to be seeing some of the fog start to clear, which actually means that you begin to feel that inner peace first, because that fog starts with us, right? So you begin to feel a little bit of that inner peace, a little bit of that confidence. You're able to see just one aspect of guidance from spirit and from everything. And you're using this to help to lift you out of that fog. Okay? So you guys have definitely been through a lot in the past couple months, or half a year, or whole year, whatever. It's just been one battle after another. And you kept slipping, you kept falling down, you didn't see that there was any way to gain stable ground, you just didn't see a solution, you didn't see a way out. It was just a lot. You guys put yourselves through a lot with that kind of thinking, as the world put you through all of those trials over and over again. But as we move into October, you are going to start to be seeing some of the lessons that you've gained from all of these experiences. Okay? What else? What do I see here? Okay, that's all for now. Let's see what else. Spirit, what else for group 1 in October 2020? What are the energies for them there? October, let's see. Yeah, I mean, some of you guys are just so tired from everything that there is still going to be some fear, or I would say insecurity or uncertainty, just one of those emotions there. It's as if you lost your faith in the way that things work, or the fact that you are supported in the world in general. You kind of just lost that grip on reality in that particular sense. But I see that you gain some hope back for that. You do gain some stability again, like I said. Some of you hold a little bit too tightly onto things, so just be careful of that. Because things are going to start to be going back on a positive track, I'm feeling that for some of you guys, it is going to turn into that fear, like, oh man, I might lose this thing, I might lose this goodness that's coming my way. Okay, so just be aware of that. So instead of a feeling of, this is a card of a feeling of scarcity, fearing that you will lose something. So instead of that, what you can do is replace that with gratitude and faith, and this will help you to regain that calmness and that balance, particularly with that feeling. And that's where the strength card comes in, that calmness, that grace, that, that balance. Let's see. Spirit, what are your messages, advice, or guidance for group 1 in October 2020? Yeah, that's a good one. So you have here the Hermit. They're saying to look inward and to look really carefully at this inner space within yourself. They're asking you to look inward at your darkness, basically, or not necessarily darkness, but the places that you have not looked inward. You haven't looked inward in these spaces for a long time. So they're asking you to look within yourself for these answers, right? This is the introspective work that's very important, which will lead you to this feeling of completion and wholeness and fulfillment. This is what's been missing. This is what many of you have probably felt afraid to do, because perhaps, for example, you've been afraid of what you would find there. but they're telling you that there is nothing to be afraid of. That all of us have these dark places within ourselves, or within, you know, these places within ourselves that we haven't explored. But they're asking you to have courage to look inward and to trust. Okay, to trust yourself, to trust in spirit, and to trust in all of these lessons that you were basically forced to learn the hard way, unfortunately. So, okay, so that's part of it. That's part of the guidance there. They're also asking, just this light here is very important, this lantern here. They're saying to let light and hope and positive energy be that guiding light for you in this journey that has felt so dark. Because you see here, you have felt very alone. You have felt very alone and abandoned, but that is not the case. So they're saying to look to them for guidance, support, and strength, so that they are the ones that are leading you towards your true path. So that's going to be very important. See this here, working together, collaborating, and trusting in that support. And what else with the World card? Yeah, I would probably say in the entire cycle of October, as things are coming to an end and creeping towards the end of the whole year, you are going to be entering into this new chapter of your life. This might sound familiar if I don't know what group you chose for one of my previous videos with the rest of your 2020. That was a video I did a while back. So this might sound familiar. So you are entering into that new chapter of your life very soon, okay? But it's not gonna come easily. It is gonna take a lot more work from you, and I know you're tired of hearing that because of this. You're very tired of hearing that, and for good reason. But remember, it's going to be the time of this particular energy that it's not going to be about the battles. It's going to be about the resilience, and it's going to be about learning those lessons. And this one, okay? So there is going to be a period of rest, reprieve, replenishment. So it's not only going to be about battles. You are going to be feeling that burst of new energy and new life after this chapter has cycled out. Whew, I feel the heaviness, of course. Let's see. Spirit, do you have any final messages, advice, or guidance for Group 1 for October 2020? Or what else do they need to know? Group 1, please. Okay, yes. See? You are, wow. You are going to be coming into your power with the Emperor card. You're going to be able to feel much more confident, focused, and able to make clear, solid decisions for yourself and your life. Okay, so that is coming in for you. That is the energy. You're going to be feeling, yes, tired and worn, but so much sturdier is the word. I know that's a weird word, but sturdier and stable. See, the Emperor here is sitting on this stone throne or whatever that is, and that is the energy that you're going to be drawing on. And also this is the Aries, it's a fire sign. There's the Rams here. You're just going to be feeling very, very in your power, very certain. And I can sense that for some of you, you're not going to feel like this is a permanent energy. And honestly, it's probably not going to be 100% permanent, because maybe it's not in your nature to be that way. You had more of the Queen of Cups energy. But it doesn't matter, because you're going to be able to tap into this energy and use it to your advantage. And once you tap into it, you're going to know how to use it in the future. So that's going to be important for you. So you learn to be firm. You learn to, be upright, solid, and speak that firm voice. Use that firm hand in your life. And going up along with what I said with this World card here and starting a new chapter, lo and behold, you have the Fool. So very much starting that new chapter, a bright new beginning for you. Some of you might be traveling, moving, starting a new venture in your life in some way, maybe in your career, maybe in reinventing yourself, something like that. It's very significant for you guys. I really feel a burst of fresh energy. I think I said that before. This feels like newness. This feels like an actual birth. I feel the innocence from this card. The type of innocence from a child being born into the world kind of innocence. This is very pure and very significant. Okay, so let's see. let me do one drawing from the new Gilded Tarot that I got. All right, let's just see if anything else confirming comes up. Okay. Spirit, do you have any final messages at all for group 1, please, for October 2020? Okay, yes, you got the 10. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Anything else for group 1, please? Whoa. Ah, boy. Okay. So, you have the 10 of Cups. Wow, this is such a pretty card. So you have the 10 of Cups there, which is really talking about a lot of... I do sense the word completion again, that 10, that rainbow, that happy, blissful feeling there. So you have that to look forward to. The Queen of Cups, so that's you kind of feeling like yourself again, but with a little bit more stability with this Queen of Pentacles here. And you have the Six of Swords, which does show, it does confirm that you are going to be moving on from this past energy. In fact, many of you are completely open and willing to move on from this past energy, meaning you're not holding on to it. Because sometimes that happens when we are stuck. We have the tendency to hold on to old energies that don't serve us anymore. But you guys are not going to be doing that to yourselves. You have here the Eight of Pentacles, as well as the Lovers and the Moon. Okay, so pretty much it's you guys putting in a lot of hard work here to establish your balance and to remove yourself from this dimness and this directionless feeling. Okay, so I mean, it didn't really give us new information there, but this was nice confirmation. And the energy that I get from the 10 of Cups is very giddy, is very excited. The Lover's card, I feel it is actually talking about your inner balance and your duality, but for some of you it might, it might involve that feeling as well. The reading wasn't really centered on that though. The reading was really just all about you, your resilience, your new beginning coming in, and all of this kind of murky energy clearing away and leaving space for this complete, pure rebirth or new beginning to come through. Okay, so yes, group 1, that is what I have for you. It looks like you would benefit greatly from doing some kind of a cleanse, some grounding ritual. Definitely spend a lot of time in nature, as that is the most cleansing thing that you could really do for yourself, as besides meditation. So that's what I have for you, group 1. I hope that this helped. Please subscribe and share if you have not already. And thank you guys so much for tuning in, sending you blessings, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 2, which is the black candle. So let's see what Spirit has for you for October 2020. Spirit, this reading is for group 2 and their October 2020. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 2 and their October 2020. Spirit, what are the energies for group 2 in October 2020, please? Group 2? Oh, okay. Very strong start here. We have the Hermit, as well as the Tower, and the Knight of Cups. So what you're going to be seeing is quite a sudden change internally. I'm sensing here that many of you are going to be, I guess the phrase that's coming to my mind is struck wide open in terms of your heart chakra and your emotions, your emotional space within yourself. A lot of you are going to learn very big realizations about yourself. This is really, really powerful, really significant. I see a lot of you overcoming some past wounds here. For you guys in group 2, I'm sensing a lot of heavy trauma from the past, and I'm seeing that October specifically for you guys is going to be a powerful transformation energy, transformational month. Okay, this is very strong, and it was sudden. Like I said, it showed up immediately, unexpectedly, but it leads to a lot of healing. Okay. Now, this is nothing new per se. I feel like you've already known that this part of yourself was wounded. I feel like you've already tried to do some of the healing here, but there's something else that happens to guide that. And I do think that it is spiritual interference. I feel that you just reach a new level. And I see you here getting up from that. It's sort of like getting up after a very trying battle. I see you standing up and walking tall and walking away even stronger than you did before, and healing from all of those wounds. So this is quite significant in terms of your spiritual development and your journey. Yeah, see, that's going to lead you to a really strong sense of fulfillment, twofold. See, the World as well as the 10 of Pentacles. So you're going to feel like you're a completely new person, starting a new chapter of your life, similar to group 1 actually. And I do think that most of you guys, it's going to be similar themes, but for this it's really strong. It might sound familiar if you watched the rest of your 2020, one of my older videos, and it spoke of some kind of a new beginning. So here is that that new chapter, feeling more fulfilled, feeling completely stable and secure. And some of you, it might be something having to do with either family or career, perhaps, but I do feel like it's an enrichment of your spiritual self, quite honestly. Spirit, what else for group 2 in October 2020? Group 2. Okay. Yeah, so you have here the Empress. I do see this as a lot more healing, confidence, and again, that word enrichment. That's something that's very important for you guys. A lot of abundance here, growth and shedding a lot of those old leaves, letting the new leaves sprout and turn into something entirely different and bountiful for you. This is really powerful transformation. Again, heavy spiritual energy here for you guys. Very different from group 1 in that regard. So look, you have the two 2s in a row. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. So this was a thing for you, the imbalance, the indecision, the lack of clarity. This was something quite significant for you guys in this entire year, or past couple of years even. I sense that this is old energy, and feeling blocked up, feeling just constantly like you're going like this, teeter-tottering, and feeling wavering within your own energy and within your life. So I see that that was a very big problem for you. But here, the Empress, she is seated securely, and the Hermit is standing, well, kind of standing upright, but standing tall, I was going to say. I just feel that That's what this transformation really achieves, along with the obvious other evolving, but that's what it helps you to achieve. Let's see what else. Spirit for group 2, October 2020. Yes, another 2. Wow. 2, 2, 2. That's pretty crazy. So we go from this wavering and imbalance, this indecision and blockage, to standing tall in your personal power with that bold, courageous energy, looking into the future and knowing that you will reach those goals. That's a totally different energy, a total 180 that you guys are going to be doing here. That's what I'm saying. The Tower here and the Hermit coming out immediately, it shows that power and that suddenness with that change, with that transformation. This is very, very intense. The Emperor, see? You gain, actually group 1 got this as well. You guys, though, this is a permanent thing. For them, it wasn't a permanent thing, oddly enough. So for you guys, you gain a permanent sense of balance and confidence. You are able to stand in your authority and not apologize for that any longer. You resolve feelings of guilt. You resolve feelings of inner guilt in that you understand that you are worthy of this power and of your voice. Whoa. Whew. Yes. So you working on those old wounds, and for a lot of you, it's going to be childhood traumas, emotional traumas. You really kick its butt, honestly, in how you were able to evolve from that. So it truly does come full circle. Coming full circle means that we're healing from wounds that we had since the very beginning. And because of that, we gain such a sturdier foundation. Wow. Ooh, okay. What else for group 2 in October 2020? Okay, yes. Yes. The 9 of Wands. More battles, yes. But I feel like it's coming to an end as well with this 9 here. Well, the worst, I would say probably the worst of your emotional battles is over, in a sense that if more happen after that, you're not going to be knocked down in the way that you might have. So let's say, I feel like here, again, another word that comes to mind is triggers. So being able to heal from big emotional triggers, if that resonates with you guys. I sense that for a lot of you here. See, healing, the Temperance card. Healing, balance, and a lot more flow. Temperance is, temperate and balance and being in even flow. I'm just very drawn to those gold colors here. And I just see that as something very bright, positive, and promising. So, big healing month for you guys. Let's see what else. Spirit, what else for group 2 in October 2020? Yeah, see? So I said here that it's going to be ending, and here it is. The 10 of Swords. The period of, well, it's a lifetime, really. A lifetime of this emotional pain, spiritual pain. It's coming to an end. This very long chapter is coming to a close, sealing itself up, and bringing forth these riches, the fruits of your labor. So again, this is very similar to group 1, but for you guys, it's very personal and extremely meaningful, because this was your story, this was your journey, this whole thing. And to finally be at the point where you are in this deep soul healing, it's just such a powerful journey that you've been on. This is only October, by the way. I wonder what's going to happen for the rest of your year and the next year. But this is only the beginning. I can sense that there's a lot of power coming for you guys. a lot of power that happens as a result of this healing. So you can still look forward to that. But October is just pretty much the, you know, it's just the start of it. It's like the tip of the iceberg or whatever. We have the Page of Cups, see? That opportunity coming in for some more, I would say more spirituality, more emotional healing. I'm sensing friendship too. King of Pentacles, yeah. So we have here the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So definitely a lot of happiness, brightness, again, security, stability. Some of you might be experiencing that actually with money and with some matters of the home, money or career, but there is going to be a lot of happiness that you can see coming in for you. It might not reach you right in October, but you're going to see that you're going to sense its energy and see that the wheels are turning in that direction in October. You'll be able to see that coming in for you. Okay, so King of Wands, you definitely gain, in addition to stability with the King of Pentacles, you gain a lot of passion and confidence. So this is a very, it just keeps telling me, it's over and over again, this is a very significant time for your spiritual evolving and your strength. The Magician card shows that you really step into your highest power yet. There's still more, of course, we're always evolving, but you step into your highest power yet with the Magician, and you're sure of yourself this time. That's the difference. Before you weren't. And here it feels like nothing can stop you. It feels like any decision that you want to make for yourself and your future and your achievements, you take that step. And you're not afraid anymore, and you're not apologetic anymore of that. You just go for it. And that's not something that you were ever able to really do. Maybe some of the times, but it wasn't really a stable reality for you back then. But that's all going to change. Spirit, do you have any advice, messages, guidance for October 2020 for Group 2? Yeah, okay. So this has been a big theme. The Ace of Wands, it does talk about passion and life force, creativity, things like that. And then we have here the Seven of Swords. So they're telling you that it is time to live more authentically and to not be in this energy of deception of self. So they're asking you to, similar to what the free reading contest was about, was passions. So they're asking you guys in particular to seek, with the Hermit, to seek what that passion is. You have one. You have several. You have many passions that enliven your spirit, and you have not quite been able to indulge in that energy. But they're saying that now is the time that you will gain momentum, and that if you seek within yourself and use your intuition, you're going to discover what that passion truly is. And that is going to be a big part of why you transform. Okay, so they just gave you a little piece of advice there, that is one of the keys to this transformation. So it's not going to happen randomly. You do have to put in the work, as you know we always do. But yes, make sure that you, in particular with this passion here, that you are living that, you're stepping out of this deceptive energy, because it might look like, oh, it's gold or yellow in the background, it's positive. It's not. This is the deceptive energy. So they're saying that for many of you, you've been stuck in an authentic path because of not letting yourself experience your passionate side. That's a big thing for a lot of you, and it's been in the dark, it's been hiding, and it wants to come to the surface. So many of you don't have to do anything for that except seek. And the High Priestess energy is all about letting things in the unconscious come to the surface, letting things flower and unfold naturally. So as long as you don't fight it, you're going to be able to see that. But one simple thing anyone can do is you can just do some writing or meditating and praying, whatever, like to ask Spirit for help with that. And it'll come to you. It will come in those quiet moments, okay? Let's take a look at some, maybe some any extra information in the Gilded Tarot that I just got. Okay. All right, Spirit, do you have any final messages for group 2, please, for October 2020? For group 2. Okay, so you have the King of Pentacles one more time. Let's see. Hold on. So you can see that. Pretty artwork on these cards. And you have the Moon. Again, group 1 got that one. Yeah, so you guys might have been on the fence about group 1 or 2. Like I said, it's similar, but this one is very personal. Very, very significant. Okay, so let's see. So yes, you got the King of Pentacles here. And I do see a lot more stability in your future, a lot more clarity in your future in regards to the career or financial aspect. So definitely that's a part of it. And a lot more momentum. And again, I'm sensing long-term success for you guys. That's something that's very important here. Long-term success financially. That you're going to be able to see the hints of it in October coming in. And then finally you have the Queen of Wands. So you also have the King of Wands. So this is you. This is you and your own internal divine counterpart being two halves of the whole and gaining so much passion in your life. So that ties perfectly into what we were saying here. This is the transformation. This is the life force. It's that feeling of singing at the top of your lungs or dancing when nobody's watching kind of a feeling, or like being on a mountaintop. You gain so much passion and energy for life itself. Like you see the similar colors here, and of course there's the fire. So this is big. This is big for you guys. It's turning a whole new leaf, and you're gonna just feel so elevated. A lot of you are gonna just feel really excited a couple weeks in as you're transforming into this completely new person. Oh boy, a lot of energy here. And you go from here all the way, it just shoots up, okay? And yeah, I mean, it might feel at first like it's temporary, but for you guys, you gain 10 steps up in your spiritual elevation, and you stay there. Although it's like, you know, it's just still going to be a little bit up and down, but that's just how energy works. So Temperance card, biggest thing for you guys. Okay, so group 2, this is all about you. This is all about you in your spiritual and self-healing. A lot of happiness coming in, a lot of stability, and a lot of clarity as well. Okay, so that's what I have for you for October 2020. Make sure you also check out the rest of your 2020 video that I had a while ago. It might give you some more insight there. But you guys are really making the most out of the ending of this year. So group 2, thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe and share if you haven't. And if you want a personal reading, check out the description box. But other than that, I am sending you guys blessings and abundance. Good luck with your journey, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 3, which is the orange candle. So let's take a look what Spirit has for you for October 2020. Spirit, this reading is for group 3. And there are October 2020. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 3 for next month. Spirit, what are the energies for group 3 for October 2020, please? For group 3, I sense that you guys are going to be in hibernation mode. And it's going to really, really help the rest of your journey. Your first card is the Four of Swords. So definitely taking a step back, resting, contemplating everything, reevaluating your life. So far, all 3 groups have gotten the strong theme of transformation spiritually and just in terms of self. And it's not even necessarily predictions of what's going to happen in terms of events. This is all about you guys. And I think that, well, you might actually get a little bit more clarity with the past video I did, the rest of your 2020. It has some things there in terms of events, but this is all about you guys so far. Yeah, look, so Four of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, and Ace of Swords. Wow. Wow, 4 swords in a row. Okay, so resting, contemplating, taking a step back, reaching clarity as a start, allowing that to drive you forward towards either some kind of a decision or some kind of growth. And then with the Ace of Swords here, this is the most powerful one. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning entirely. This is a breakthrough. So yeah, this is an intellectual breakthrough for you guys. Spirit, what else for group 3 in October 2020? We have here the 9 of Cups. So this clarity, or there's something else here. It's not just clarity. There's something else, which I'll get. This is going to lead you to a great feeling of fulfillment. Wish fulfillment, satisfaction, and feeling so much more capable in your own abilities. Group 3 in October 2020. Yeah, there's a lot of... Oh my goodness, the King of Swords. This is very powerful. Like, I've never seen this many swords energy in a row. Whew. And the 7 of Cups. So you are going to be creating opportunity after opportunity for yourself, creating options, pathways, and just freedom in all different ways for yourself. This could mean any number of things. In fact, I'm actually very curious, but all of these swords in a row, you take action, you take steps, and you are very sure of yourself. Like I said, I think that here a lot of you come into your psychic abilities with your clairaudient abilities. You receive messages from spirit. I see you here cutting ties with anything that didn't serve you. So that could have been a job, a person, a situation, an energy within yourself, whatever. You cut ties with all of that. You sever all of that, and you're kind of free floating in this new, lighter energy. It's a very significant thing for you because you haven't been able to do that thus far, but you achieved this coming up. October 2020 for group 3, please. Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Just to be safe. Okay. Yes, so we have here also the King of Cups and the Emperor card. So there's quite a lot of boldness coming in for you. It is a nice balance between logic and emotion, of being direct and being a little bit more, I would probably say a little bit strict and firm. I think all 3 groups got this card so far. And just stepping into your power in that way, but not being overly harsh, I see you here. This clarity helps you to step into your fuller sensitivities and your emotions here with the King of Cups. Let's see what else. Spirit, what else happens? What else do you see for group 3 and the energies for October 2020? The Strength card. You just keep rising. The cards are going up this way. You keep elevating. Again, all of the, I would swear that all the 3 groups have the exact same themes. I mean, it's very different cards, but the feeling is pretty much similar. The collective is really evolving and transforming. Group 3, please. October 2020. Oh, wow. Look at that. So you have, okay, so you have the Star card and the 4 of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot of happiness coming in for you, a lot of your dreams or wishes coming true, or you being able to have glimpses of this happier time. I feel that you gain a lot of faith and inspiration in the areas of, it's for some of you it might be love or friendship or family, but I see this more as you having a lot more faith in your dreams and your visions coming into reality. Wow. I think that some of you are taking this to advantage. I don't normally see the swords as something creative, but paired with the Star here, as well as the 4 of Wands, I see that a lot of you become clearer within your ability to speak or to write. So something having to do with that, something having to do with you freeing up your, if there's something here having to do with inspiration and freeing up your creative channels that you receive from Spirit, right? What else for group 3? And let's see, hold on. What else for group 3 in October 2020? Yeah, you definitely move on from something that was holding you back, something that had created a sense of unfairness. This could have been a relationship or some kind of involvement in either a group, an institution, some kind of something that kind of held you back and pushed down, something that either oppressed or suppressed you, probably both. But yes, you move on from this. You cut ties with it, is what I said before. I see that very clearly here. And as a result of this moving on from this energy, you become much lighter. Again, I just feel this sense of freedom, and it's like happy-go-lucky for a lot of you. Something that you probably aren't used to. I see just fluttering like a butterfly and shedding that old way of being. A lot more playful energy coming in for you guys. Obviously enjoyment, you know. Page of Wands, so we see here a hint of some passionate energy coming through here. Some fire there instead of air. And more fire, more passion. Queen of Wands, stepping into your energy of confidence, brightness, magnetism, being a lot more social, being a lot more, I see flirtatious for a lot of you as well. If that was like a thing before, if you kind of put yourself in a box energy before, not letting yourself have fun and play. Wow, King of Wands. This is really significant. So you have the whole family so far except the Knight. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to say, oh my. Okay, so the next 2 cards we have are the 2 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a first for the group so far. This is the only mention of love so far that I got in this video. You guys up here, up top, you got the 4 of Wands, which is a pretty powerful soulmate kind of a feeling card. It could be, at least. and of course it's not going to resonate for 100% of you. It could just be talking about balance and joy. But the fact that down here you have the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Two of Cups. For you guys, I definitely sense that love and completion or soulmate energy is something that is significant for you guys coming in. You have this card in your past. This had to do with this old energy here, that struggle, that thing that left you feeling heavy, burdened, and left out in the cold, abandoned, all of that. That was in your past. So as we're moving forward, we see the progression. We see you going from the Page, then the Queen, then the King, landing on the Two of Cups energy. There's a lot of healing here in either the area of your self-love or some actual person in your energetic field. There is some connection here, and I'm sensing that it was an old connection, or maybe it's just reminiscent of an old connection, but there is some significant healing. It could be reconciliation for some of you that happens here. And I'm definitely getting clearly that it's a soul mate kind of energy. Some of you, it might even be a twin flame. Oof, okay. That was unexpected. The Death card, see? Things coming full circle, things being reborn, everything. You're being reborn, your mind and your spirit is being reborn, your connections, all of this is being reborn. Spirit, anything else for group 3? Two of Pentacles coming into greater balance here. I see you finally learning to, instead of juggling, to basically balance your responsibilities, your thoughts, your focus, all of that, which leads you to that greater sense of happiness and fulfillment. Spirit, anything else for group 3? And Queen of Cups, which you have another pair there. You have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. There's just a lot of balance and duality and healing, all coming full circle for you guys. Let's get the Gilded Tarot just to see if there's any other confirming cards. Yeah, what I'm getting right now, it's inching, okay? So I'm not necessarily sensing that there's going to be a reunion or a return within the month of October. However, I'm sensing that it's coming closer. It might happen in November, December, if that resonates for you guys, if you're in that group where there is this return energy. I'm feeling a reunion kind of energy. So whether it's with a person or something within yourself, I sense that energy in general. It's just very strong. It keeps coming closer. It's kind of trying to poke me on the shoulder kind of a thing. Spirit, what else do you have for group 3 for October 2020, or just in general for group 3? What do they need to know? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, definitely the ending of this chapter and reaching a lot more success, stability, and abundance for sure for you guys. So much opportunity too. I think I said that before. Just creating so many opportunities for yourself through this new way of thinking and being. 3 of Pentacles. So definitely a lot of the energy of work, collaboration, success. You guys, particularly with the whole ending of the year, you guys really elevate in terms of your success, your projects, your finances, your work, your goals. There's so much success coming in for you guys. And the Hermit. That's another powerful card that's been coming up. The Hermit. So yeah, you guys do receive a lot of answers here as you elevate, as you keep moving forward and up. Definitely energies and support and guidance from the cosmos. Very powerful stuff. Spirit, any final messages for group 3, please? A huge blockage is going to be removed for you guys in the next month or so. See, 4 of Cups. I see you receiving in ways that you never did before. Being open, willing, and receptive towards all of these gifts and messages from the divine. And finally, we have the 2 of Pentacles again. Okay? I see you mastering your balance. I see you mastering balance and focus and self-control / discipline, that kind of a vibe. I see that weightlessness and that freedom that comes from cutting ties with all that stuff that burdened you, or all of those distractions, just unnecessary energies, you know? I'm feeling called to, there's something here. All of the groups got the Moon card, actually, from the Gilded Tarot. That's kind of funny. Leading yourself out of this darkness and dimness towards more light, a lot more illumination. And the World card here. You guys start something big. You start something very big and something powerful in terms of your spiritual growth, a lot of wisdom, psychic ability, connection to the divine. This is really, really big. And October is only the beginning. And I think, well, the other groups had some similar messages, but you guys are on another level of spiritual wisdom and abilities to be a conduit. So October is just a stepping stone for you. But by, I would say probably, yeah, in November and December time, it's going to be threefold. So October is really just the start. Whoa. So I guess I'm going to have to keep doing the monthly readings just to see, because this is really intense. So be prepared. Be very prepared. There's a lot more coming in for you guys. Okay, so group 3. Very big, powerful energies coming in for you. This is what I have for you so far. So keep your eyes wide open. There's a lot coming in for you, okay? So I hope this helped, group 3. And definitely ground yourself for what's to come. This is kind of, it's like eye-opening, very... I can't really put a word to the feeling I feel right now. It's kind of... It's almost intimidating, or... Not that it's... Not that I'm feeling afraid, but I feel this... Okay, how can I describe this? You know, in a movie where the people are about to race towards like they're running towards this battle in a war, that kind of a feeling. Very significant, like the soldier who is just running towards the battle and they have no idea how things are going to turn out, but it's in the end they win. It feels like that. Okay, so but that fear, what I'm talking about is that feeling, that fear, that excitement, that anticipation, that warrior, like not rage, but just that passion. It's a very distinct feeling that I'm feeling from you guys. You're very serious fighters. You're very serious warriors. Okay? Whew. All right, group 3. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe and share if you haven't. But sending you protection and wishing you all the best on your journey. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye. Hey everyone, this is reading for those of you who chose group number 4, which is the Palo Santo. Okay, so let's see what October 2020 has in store for you guys. Spirit, this reading is for group 4 and their October 2020. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 4 and their October 2020. Okay. Let me do that one more time since that was weird. Okay. Spirit, what are the energies for group 4 and their October 2020? Group 4, please. Very clear message here. You are going to be moving on from conflict first and foremost. There has been a lot of conflict, arguments, loudness, chaos, even disappointment, all kinds of negative energies in your life in the recent couple of months, the recent past, and you're going to be moving on from this. Whether that means that you're going to be walking away, removing yourself from it, or the energy just being ready to pass along. I mean, I what I see is more that you walk away from it. That is pretty much what I see here. You are the one that's responsible for that energy dissipating. But yeah, very significant move for you guys. October 2020 for group 4, please. Group 4. Okay. We have here the 4 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So you understand with perfect clarity that this is the right move for you in order for you to open up those blockages and to feel unstuck. So you understand this, and that's why you move to make this decision, right? And I feel that you do it and you don't look back. I feel that you are very certain of this decision and you don't regret it. An end. What else? You were just so fed up. This could be in any number of areas, obviously, but you guys know. If this is resonating for you, you know. All right. Some of you, it might have been in some kind of relationship situation, maybe. If that's not resonating, then it could have been with your own inner conflict, your own two sides of yourself that you were in constant battle with. So you might have had a lot of ups, a lot of highs, and a lot of lows. But you're ready to move past that, whatever it was. I see this as you moving on from the energy of immaturity and pettiness. So again, whether that was internal or with some other person, you move on from that. And as a result, you kind of free yourself and set yourself up for a lot more options and opportunities in your future. So this is what makes everything else moving forward possible, because you moved on from that chaos and from that conflict. Group 4, please, October 2020. Yeah, you take action, and you're not afraid to take action, which creates this newfound sense of passion or excitement or enjoyment in your life. Okay, because we have here the Magician, the Page of Wands. All right, so that's you taking action, manifesting new and more powerful things, and this passionate glimpse coming in for you. And you also have the Knight of Wands, so you really move towards a completely passionate direction here. You are really not playing around. You got rid of what you had to get rid of. You sacrificed and surrendered whatever it was that you had to let go of. This is very powerful. Spirit, what else do you have for group 4 in their October 2020? A lot of healing coming in for you with the Knight of Cups, I see. Letting go, a rebirth. Definitely similar themes in all of the groups, yes, because I feel that the collective is not playing around anymore, and we're just really upping our game. And you guys do that. You move straight into that energy of rebirth, and you do not even blink. So you are so ready for this. You guys are a little bit similar to group 3 in that you guys, in particular, you two groups, give me that vibe of a warrior and just battle after battle after battle, gaining all that strength and resilience, and you're just done playing games in life. Okay, you have here the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. What is that? Hold on, let's see. Spirit, can you please clarify the 8 of Wands? That might be communication regarding some kind of past energy of deception. Whoa, my God. What was that? I think that this was not a good situation for you guys. I think that the communication had to do with something that angered you. Hold on. Spirit, can you please let us know about the 8 of Wands? What is that about? Yeah, it definitely angered you. There's some kind of... Oh, my God. There's some kind of communication. It might be spiritual communication or just regular 3D communication that is headed your way. You are, you know that phrase, you feel some type of way? It's bitterness. I'm feeling bitterness because of this. I wonder why. Hold on. Spirit, can you please clarify this 7 of Swords? But you are not happy about this. Meaning about what happened originally. And by that, and with that, you are also not happy about the return of this communication. Again, similar energy to group 3. You guys are probably on the same wavelength. Oh my God, this is deep. This cuts deep. This is not showing who the communication is coming from. Could be from a lover, a friend, a family member, but it is showing that there was some deep, deep loss of happiness. There was a loss of this happiness and just grief. Grief, sadness, regret. There's this thing here of feeling trapped. Oh, this was ugly. Ugly energy. Oh my God, I'm like, oof. I'm really feeling this. Something happened here. Spirit, what the heck? What happened here? Let's see. Could have been with the masculine energy with this King of Wands. Someone just did you wrong. Did you very wrong. And it looks like the communication is coming in from them, okay? And it doesn't show that you're happy about this at all. However, I feel that you have some, the word is mercy. You have some mercy, or at least one little shred of understanding towards the situation because you're so mature and because you are warriors. I see that that's how you approach it. And you understand by now that the only way to progress in your life is to drop these swords of pettiness and to be the bigger person, right? Okay, so that's part of it. Oh, whew, chills, chills. Okay. Okay. Some of you, the communication might be coming in from a twin flame. Okay? If not a twin flame, then it had something to do with home or family or something regarding that type of happiness. But this this event in the past had to do with deception, possibly someone being ghosted or wronged here, and the feeling that resulted in it was a loss of a lot of happiness. There's a lot of regret here from someone. Let's take a look at the King of Wands. Let's just look directly into that. Spirit, can you please clarify the... This is someone who's imbalanced and arrogant, by the way. Can you please clarify the King of Wands? The King of Wands, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So again, it leads me to think that it had something to do with either family, home life, or some of you it might even been something having to do with work. Only for some of you it could have had to do with that, like perhaps a boss or something. But for many of you, I don't think that it's that. I think that it's just some personal acquaintance or could have been a past love situation. Spirit, King of Wands, what can you tell us about the King of Wands? This is someone who has quite a chaotic energy, and when you knew them, they were very fiery, hot-headed, ill-tempered kind of a thing. But it was a significant relationship, even if it was short-lived. This is someone who is very psychic, very spiritual, but they are really struggling with their own sense of wholeness. I see a lot of gaps, a lot of holes within their aura, and just because of that, they're very imbalanced. Not permanent, but that's what I see is still present. This is interesting. Very unique. You guys in group 4, this is a very unique reading. The other ones were all 1, 2, 3 were very similar and all about sort of spiritual development, but this is a very specific message that's coming through for you guys. Let's see, Spirit, anything else? What else for group 4? Okay, so 7 of Wands. You don't take crap anymore, or you're gonna start to adopt that mentality of just, I am done with that crap. The Star, yeah, a lot of, I think all the groups got this actually. Just feeling very, very hopeful, optimistic, and a lot of faith restored within the balance of your life. There's something, whoops, there's something here I'm seeing. There's something with the Lovers. Let me get something for that. 1 second. I'm going into more depth for you guys because there's just, it's calling out to me. This always happens with group 4 for some reason. Ugh. I think it's because it's like whatever group that I would choose, this always tends to happen, and it's usually group 4 for whatever reason. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell us about the Lovers card? The Lovers card, please. Yeah, this was something, if it resonates for you guys that this did have to do with love, it does look like there was a promise of a lot of happiness and it didn't happen. That just did not happen at all. Super disappointing, discouraging, and painful. Spirit, anything else? Yeah. There was this long energy of a break, a gap, a separation. But it wasn't necessarily rest. In the separation was just more energy of conflict and fighting, energetic fighting. Unless for some of you it was actually 3D fighting. But anyway, it sucks. And let me get a little bit more for the 8 of Wands, actually, because that's where this whole thing started. Spirit, can you please clarify the 8 of Wands? So again, I don't know if necessarily you get messages or communication in October, but I think that it's coming closer and it's starting to come into fruition, if anything. You have here, clarifying the 8 of Wands, you have the Empress and the 4 of Pentacles. So I see, again, a person here who has a bit of arrogance and has some control problem. I don't know what their problem is, quite honestly. There's just this negative energy. I'm sensing that it's, I want to say that it is not permanent, but I'm not entirely convinced. Let's move on to the Gilded Tarot, which I did for everyone else. Let's do that for you guys. Spirit, what are your final messages for group 4 in October 2020, please, or anything? What do they need to know? Ace of Pentacles. So either way, you guys are looking at a totally new beginning. You have the Ace of Swords, now you have the Ace of Pentacles. So you are looking at the start of a ton of abundance and clarity. So whatever happens here, it's really irrelevant. There's just a lot of goodness coming in for you guys. Being able to navigate situations and abundance and richness coming in for you guys, which has already started. I don't think it's only in October. I think that you guys really take it to the next level and use it towards your growth. You also have the Six of Swords. So that was our first or second card, and it's coming up again. You're so tired of all of the unnecessary conflict that you make a clear and fast decision to move on from it at a certain point. And this hasn't happened yet for many of you. I feel that it happens one day. You just are tired and you're like, you know what? Let's move on. Let's move on. Some of you have already started the mentality, yes, but you really, really succeed in moving forward and transforming because of that decision in October. Let's see. Anything else for group 4, please? All right. Oh, these cards are so pretty. All right, so we have here the Six of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. Okay. Where was it? It's not here. The Six of Pentacles, being able to be more fair to yourself. Because you, before, and I'm talking probably a couple of years ago, or just not the recent past, more the distant past, you had a huge problem with giving too much of yourself to other people, or to this one particular person, whoever that is. Okay, so that was a big problem for you, but you're going to be able to balance that out, and with the 10 of Pentacles, really be able to be more fair and more abundant towards yourself, not in a stingy or greedy kind of a way, but just like in a smart, responsible way where you don't drain your energy for people who don't appreciate it. And then we have the 5 of Cups again. Okay, the 5 of Cups is this. So let's see what that's about. Now I have to... Okay, Spirit, can you please clarify this 5 of Cups here? Why is the 5 of Cups here? What is it telling us? Page of Pentacles. Oh, I see. There's still... I see. There's still a little... Oh, my goodness. You have the 8 of Wands again. 8 of Wands again. Someone really wants to communicate with you, group 4. Someone really wants to communicate with you. You see how they were just drawing that out. Someone keeps tapping me. I said that for one of my earlier groups is nothing like this. I feel someone poking me saying, hey, 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 can you give them a message for me? I feel it. They're really pestering me about it. They want to say something to you. They really do. Anyway, what I was saying before with Page of Pentacles, and then you have the 8 of Swords here, I feel like, with this 5 of Cups, I feel like although you do such an amazing job with moving on, I feel that you feel that there will always be a part of you that will be in mourning in some way. This is particularly true for twin flame connections or soulmate connections, just so that you're aware. That's perfectly normal, because in a lot of ways they do have a little piece of your heart or soul or whatever. But what is important is that you reach your potential, because that is your happiness. And if whoever is meant to be back in your life, is meant to be in your life, they will be. They keep trying to talk to me, so I'm going to just indulge them. Although I'm not happy with their energy at all, I can feel that they're just... Let me not use any words, but let me just let the cards speak. Spirit, can you please clarify the Eight of Wands? What do they want to say? The Wheel of Fortune. They're saying it's time. I am hearing it's been too long. Okay. Okay, so there's a couple of... There's the zodiacs here. Let's see which one I'm drawn to. I can't even... Here's the zodiacs, okay? You see the signs there? That's why this is such a cool deck, because the other one doesn't have that at all. So I'm not going to name out any zodiacs right now, but... because I'm kind of drawn to all of them. But they are saying it's been too long. They're saying it's time. Something's coming. Anything else for the Eight of Wands? That didn't feel like a proper shuffle. Hold on. Eight of Wands, please. I'm exhausted. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is someone who caused a lot of pain and they're aware of it, okay? So just in case that is the deal for you guys, remember deception, pain, abandonment. They're well aware that they caused pain. Not just you. They caused pain in a lot of ways. In the collective even. Damn. Excuse me. So... I did go into a little bit more depth for you guys because this person, whoever this was, just kept coming at me. So I just went into it. I can feel, like, you hear my tone. This is how I'm sensing that you guys feel towards this person. You're not happy with this person. So, whatever kind of communication that you eventually get, because it is coming in. If it's not October, since it's inching towards that, it may be November, December time frame. Okay, so... the advice here is always to rise above that pettiness, any feelings of bitterness, and remember that collective effort towards forgiveness and understanding or light. Now, I'm not saying that you have to let anybody in that has harmed you. Nothing like that. What I am saying is that it is that you guys recognize it is time for you to remove yourself from that conflict and chaos and to cut ties and to remove all of those things that have been burdening you, okay? And you do this. You're very serious about that, but just make sure that deep within your heart that you're not fooling yourself, okay? So you still have some healing to do, but this was very interesting. This was really, really intense and in-depth and unexpected, okay? So group 4, that's what I have for you. Very interesting read here. I hope that this helped, sending you healing along your journey. Please subscribe and share if you haven't already, but good luck with things. So hopefully I do a monthly reading for November and December just to see how things progress. But other than that, I hope this helped you guys. Let me know in the comments what's going on with you. But otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in. Blessings and abundance, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.